You're about to be singing because life is getting real good. You're about to be singing because life is getting real good. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and I know you have been stressing. I know that I feel like right now you've kind of been in this period of, okay, I'm self-soothing. Like, you have been doing really good with your stress levels. You have been doing really good with the way that you handle situations because you have a more optimistic approach on life right now. You know that God has been working for you. You have just been in a period of faith and trust, no matter how small it is, no matter what hits you left and right or nothing at all. Things could actually be going good right now. Things could actually be smoothing out right now. The cards that I have laid out here, you're about to see how powerful you are. And this has been coming up because it's like, we saw 1, 2, 3 in this last message that I did. But I saw 3, 2, 1 before this video. And it is the countdown. It is literally the countdown. And you're about to see just how powerful you are, just how influential you are, just how much you can sway the crowd, just how much you can make an impact on this earth. It's not just this mere power of, oh, okay, I look in the mirror and I see that I look good and I feel good today. No, it's more than that. This is something bigger. This is actually you making a worldwide impact. And I just talked about the snowball effect in a short that I just did. And this is the message that is literally leading right after that. Okay. You're about to be really, why am I like saying like a Cheshire? Is that how you say it? Cat grin. That is so cute. I was singing right before this video, and that was just like the energy. It was just like this like really bubbly, like thankful energy. It was a song of gratitude. Complete gratitude. Yeah. We have Magdalena of the Rose, influence, sufficiency, unapologetic. The Jaguar Council, audacity, synergy, stewardship. Priestess of Atlantis, prowess, architect, mastery. Warrior Queen, Lagertha, self-leadership, fearlessness, conviction. Celestial awakening, self-love, connection, initiatrix, willingness, fluency, emergence, and soul earthing, consciousness, rooted, soul awakening. Let me read some of these to you. And another card had popped up before, and it was Lineage Disruptor. It had popped out of the deck before. I'm literally saying abundance at the bottom. I'm literally saying, let me read this. Let me read this. It says, what you heal, transmute, and integrate is handed down to coming generations and sends a wave of release and relief back through the lineages. All that muck that you have been through, all the things that you have been through that absolutely stressed you the fuck out, it was actually for a reason. It was for a reason. It was to see, not just to see, it was actually you building part of your talents, part of this journey. By you going through those things, you created a blueprint, not just for you in the future, but for your upcoming generations. You're creating blueprints for yourself and for your upcoming generations through the mistakes that you make, through the lessons that you learn. You are creating a blueprint. It is so much bigger than you. I'm hearing Bigger Than Me. I believe it's Bigger Than Me by Big Sean. And if you haven't heard that, definitely listen to that. What you have been doing has literally been disrupting timelines, disrupting lineages for a purpose. Because you have such a big purpose on this earth to wake shit the fuck up. You're about to wake shit the fuck up. That's why all of these cards came out, and there's so much power in. And each one, there's an orb. A golden orb in each and every single card that popped up. And this talks about your leadership, your mastery, your fearlessness. Yeah, you really have been working on things behind the scenes with your angels. And I feel like some of you think you've just been kind of like sitting back and letting shit happen, but like no, like your higher self, your spirit itself has been working behind the scenes with your angels. The actions that you take on a daily basis have been working with your angels. I'm really feeling like this activation. And I'm getting like this Mars activation. Like this energy activation that's just causing you to take I didn't even mean to scroll to this one at all. You saw I just kind of like flipped through. It landed literally on the card Warrior Queen Lagertha. Self-leadership, fearlessness, conviction. Warrior Queen Lagertha speaks to your heart of embodying sovereignty and letting your inner warrior queen lead you, or king. Lagertha epitomizes the guardian of the divine feminine, a fierce yet intellectual feminine warrior, skilled in both strength and grace. She fearlessly embraced her authenticity across all aspects of life. Her wisdom is distilled in the art of discernment, knowing when to fight, surrender, love, or let go. A valuable lesson for your inner queen or king. Lagertha's journey to queendom celebrated her harmonious integration of the inner masculine and feminine. A dynamic, we've been talking about that, literally the balance of the divine masculine and feminine. A dynamic balance that paved the path to her epic leadership. I feel like this right here is the key. Because in our last channeled message, you guys, we literally talked about this balance of the divine feminine and masculine that's happening now at this time. And this right here literally says that sentence, right? It says that she celebrated her journey to queendom, celebrated her harmonious integration of the inner masculine and feminine, a dynamic balance that paved the path to her epic leadership. And we're talking about the Mars activation and talking about the action, right? And when I typically think about the masculine energy, I think the sun. I think taking divine action that really leads you to your goals or to your inner strength, to your inner alignment. I think about taking up the mantle of who your father was, should have been, or wasn't. I feel like it is protecting yourself and feeling protected divinely. With that feminine energy, it's not just resting to receiving, but it's really activating that inner creative warrior within you. It's activating that creatrix within you. The feminine is the nurturer, but she is also the creatrix. She literally brings life into this earth to create life. I don't know anything more monumental than that. That is the power of God. Does not God create life? As a beloved queen, Lagertha exemplified leadership by relentlessly defending her beliefs, even when they challenged convention. She was a sacred rebel and a divine disruptor. We're literally talking about the disruptor of lineages, unafraid to confront physical and mental battles. Her unique, this is so important right now. This is why I'm reading it. It's so important that we landed on this first. Her unique capacity to unite her heart. I literally, okay, I know y'all heard that. I know y'all heard that when I talked about heart earlier instead of art. Her unique capacity to unite her heart with leadership allowed her to guide with love and connection, nurturing sovereignty for all. It really is. And that's why the feminine and the masculine together is so important, because we also think about the logic, right? And then we also think about when we're in our divine feminine, we are being more nurturing. We are being more empathetic. We are leading more from our heart than we are with our minds. And it's a balancing of both of those that is coming into fruition. And you are literally leading these people. Do you see this card? Like the way that she is standing, the way that she is protecting her people. And I'm so drawn to the bird right here, because while she is protecting her people, she herself is protected by the seen and the unseen forces. There is nothing and no one that could, like, do you see these wave of waters too? Because while she's standing in her masculine energy, being this warrior, there's this water, this yin energy, this feminine energy, grounding her solid on her feet. And it's so important here. She deeply loved her community and knew no hierarchy other than. She held herself to a higher standard of being the fair and benevolent steward of her people, leading through example and possibility and upholding what was right according to universal laws in her heart. And it's so funny because we just had that new moon in Libra last night, and this talk about upholding what is right according to universal laws in her heart. And we keep talking about balance, whether it's the balance of the feminine and masculine energy. She not only has that, but she's bringing balance to her people. You as a divine masculine, as a divine feminine, are bringing balance to your people. And I have a feeling it has to do with you speaking your truth, whether that be in a physical form through your mouth, or another physical form through your hands, through your body, through your mental. You are speaking for your people. You are the person who stands up for the small person. You are the person, whether small yourself, are going to stand up for what is right and what is true. You are the harbinger of justice. And your angels are riding on with you, bringing that with you, because you're not doing it alone. You don't have to do it alone. You won't ever have to do it alone ever again. There's a soul union coming in. There's a contract coming in, multiple contracts coming in, whether it be marriage, whether it be literally like a business contract. You may not even be able to speak about it. So I won't, drop that for you. But your soul knows what it is. Your spirit team has been building this up for you. That's why there's a light at the end of this tunnel. Do you see this battle? You have been battling both mentally, both physically, in all ways. You have been battling. Yes, multiple ways. But it's so funny. It's so funny though. Do we really ever think about the fact that even with all of these swords, they sat up? They still sat up. Sometimes that in itself, if you've ever dealt with depression, is the hardest feat of all. Even with all these swords at their head, they sat up. That is why there's a light at the end of the tunnel, because you don't give up when it comes to you. And God's not going to let you. You may have tried in the past. God's not going to let you because of your divine purpose, because it is bigger than you. Really? Yes, that song, Bigger Than Me by Big Sean. Yeah, that's the song for this. Because it has been so monumental, and it's been something that your ancestors have been trying to do. And there's this message at the end of the song where it's literally like him talking to his mother, and she talks about how it's almost like with what he's doing on a daily basis, it's like as if she got a second chance at living. That's what you are offering for your ancestors. That's what you are offering for your generations. That's what you are offering for your family that's here today. Her unwavering selflessness and deep community bonds elevated her to legendary status. This is monumental. I think I'm telling your story. I think I'm telling your story through this. There's a reason why this came up first. I'm telling your story through this. This is very much along the lines of what they are going to say about you from here and beyond. Lagertha's legacy endures as a testament that true queendom is an internal birthright, not an external pursuit. Her life's mission, to empower individuals to rise within themselves, was a beacon of potential and self-leadership. You're invited to try on the sovereign energy of Warrior Queen Lagertha. She offers guidance on self-empowerment and leadership through authenticity and love. Wow. The mantra, I embody fearless self-leadership, guided by the wisdom and grace of the warrior queen or king within. I say, that was very powerful. And it brings me right back. It brings me right back to this lineage disruptor. Wow. Oh, we have this card, don't we? Initiatrix. You're not just being initiated now. That's already happened. You're initiating people now. You're initiating more than a crowd. You're initiating the world. I just felt so lightheaded for a minute. This is a crown activation. And it's funny because I just noticed the crown, this headpiece of armor that's on her head. This is a crown activation. And again, the golden orb, this time in a diamond. And I'm hearing Shine Bright Like a Diamond by Rihanna. You chose to be happy. Conscious creation. On a daily basis, you choose to be happy. I feel like asking you a series of questions. And I feel like let's close our eyes for a moment and let's ask ourselves these series of questions. And you can just listen. And feel how your soul answers. Are you here to do big things? Are you here to live in joy, become joy, and spread joy through the embodiment of love? Are you here to initiate power within yourself and others through your own authenticity? Are you divine royalty? Did you notice any body sensations when I asked those questions? For me, I actually felt, I actually smiled, and I felt just this happiness radiating from within. This warmth that spread through me. Some of you may feel an expansion in your gut. Or like a pulsating is happening in a specific part of your body. Maybe your solar plexus or your sacral. There's a spark that happened. Both on the incense and when I asked those questions. Because it initiated something within you. Something within your soul. It's been awakened. In a time when many seek comfort, familiarity, and conformity, the initiatrix stands apart. She carves her own path, guided by her innermost desires, constantly undergoing rebirth and inner transformation. She mirrors the earth's cycles, embracing the seasons and the moon's phases, leading by example in her ever-evolving, ever-unfolding journey. The initiatrix embraces her role as a wild woman and trailblazer. Damn. Stop looking up if you can't read. Shit. in this unprecedented era, ushering in the golden age and acting as a fully inhabited frequency leader. Her very presence initiates change, embodying transformation and embracing her imperfections, knowing that true magic lies in the beauty of evolution, in facing fears, embracing failures, shedding tears, and emerging with a fresh perspective and recalibrated frequency. She understands that life is about growth, dancing with the storm of uncertainty, grieving symbolic deaths and birthing new versions of yourself through every initiation. It's about standing as leaders who may not always be popular, but stand true and steadfast no matter what. The initiatrix knows that initiation's power lies in the shifting tides, the becoming, the shedding, the metamorphosis, and the fresh inner landscapes created. The initiatrix transcends being a mere record keeper or frequency guardian. She is the sovereign frequency accelerator, the sensual embodiment of initiation itself, calling you to stand out, to unleash your unique frequency, and to be the initiator of change in your life and the world unrelentlessly. As I read that, I thought about this card, Soul Earthing, and how it literally has the snake going in the form of the infinity symbol as well as the number 8 and all of the butterflies around. Because it's a shedding of the skin and a birth of something completely new. What it is, you decide. That's the fun part. You genuinely get to decide what you want to create in this life. You decide how you want to share something with the world. You decide how it's going to make an impact on this world. And you don't have to worry about what's going to come of it. You only need to focus on the enjoyment of it, of the entire process, of birthing something anew. Birth confirmation of literally shedding your old skin and birthing a new version of yourself. This alter ego era has literally begun. It's so funny because for a while I had actually lost my left nose ring. My left nose, like, you know what the hell I mean. And I was just like feeling so like out of whack, out of balance, just kind of like, like it was annoying me for the longest, and I just had to keep putting in like smaller pieces of jewelry to like hold it in place so it wouldn't close on me. And finally yesterday, because for some reason the day prior I couldn't stick it like back in. And yesterday, finally, on this new moon in Libra, I managed to stick it back in, and it felt like everything had just come right back into balance once more. There's just been this emphasis on the balance that you're creating within yourself. And there are spiritual meanings to piercings. In case this is a message for anybody that wants to get any type of piercings or tattoos coming up. There are spiritual meanings to the tattoos and piercings that you get, as well as their placement and where they are in your body. And they'll mean different things. When you choose to get them with intention, it honestly changes the entire thing and what they attract for you. Because I got my nose piercings with intention, it actually just, instead of like receiving like the negative effects of it, I actually received the positive implications of getting the piercings. And I got them purposely on both sides because I wanted a balance of the divine feminine and the masculine energy. I wanted to call in my soulmate. I wanted to call in, this inner confidence and power for myself. I wanted to be sure of myself. I wanted to make better decisions for myself and lead from a solid mind, from clarity. I wanted to be able to be closer to my spirit team and with God on a daily basis. Those are all of the reasons on why I got these piercings on both sides, right? And for some reason that was like a message for somebody. It activated something within me when I got those. It activated something within me. Immediately, I was a different person. Immediately, it shifted something within me. So whether you're trying to get a body modification, stretch your ears, or do any piercings or any tattoos, whether you're just trying to do something as simple as dye your hair, whether you're just trying to do something as simple as a perception shift, as a mental shift, and you don't want to do anything, or you try a new skincare routine, something is shifting. And I promise you, it really is as simple as that. And I think that's why Spirit kind of wanted me to bring that up, because sometimes it is as simple as that. Sometimes it's as simple as doing something physical, mental, emotional. But whatever you're doing right now, it has been freaking working. It's been working, okay? It has been working. You're looking good. You're looking good. Okay, I see you're looking good. So, whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep resting. Keep taking care of yourself. Keep praying. Keep honoring your temple. Keep practicing your craft. Keep doing nothing at all. You go, girl. Give us nothing. You go, guy. Give us nothing. Because, yeah, that's... Honestly, I'm really tired of the people who don't want people to just do nothing. Honestly, do nothing if you want to. Do nothing. And I'm not saying, do nothing for your purpose, but honestly, I really just truly mean we need more time to rest. We need more time to genuinely come back into center. I mean, if you look at these animals, just taking in, for example, the snake, just everything on this card right here, the snake, the trees, the butterflies, they all needed time to go through a change. The butterfly needed to go through its metamorphosis, and the snake needed time to shed its skin. And the tree needed time to actually grow from its seeds. They all took time to reach the level or the heights that they needed to. They all needed time to reach the version of themselves that shined even brighter, that was more comfortable, more suited to their inner alignment, to their soul's alignment. And there's this emphasis about that being brought up because it doesn't matter how long it took you to get here. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to do something. This activation has started and it has snowballed, and it is snowballing into something that no one will expect. Not just you, but no one. No one will expect it. No one will expect to see what you have brought to the table and to see how much it changes lives. No one will expect to see how big of an impact you see that air turning on? Yeah. I'm literally like seeing just spotlights on you in my eyes. And I'm seeing those, with those spotlights, it's really letting me know that these people that I'm talking to are people that are here to share their story in some way, capacity, or another. Here to share something in some way. It may not even just be your story, but something as simple as making a blanket. Like, you don't understand how important that is for people. You don't understand how important what you do is for people to receive, how much we need it. Yeah. I just keep staring at this card, this light at the end of the tunnel, removing that negativity and stress. And the way that you have literally mastered. And it's not just a fact of you have mastered, it's also that you're continuing to master. It's a lifelong process that your soul is genuinely happy and excited to do, because now you're doing something that you love. And that's where this card finally comes out. Business magic. What you're doing will be seen and heard. Your business will genuinely be loved from the soul by many. The kind that people feel like they genuinely, it's a staple. Whatever you choose to do in this lifetime. Purpose, contribution, abundance. It will be abundant. Third time's the charm. Whatever you are doing in this lifetime, it will be abundant. I'm just feeling this genuine happiness. For you. So, yeah, that's what I have. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this message. I'm feeling kind of like in a little, it almost feels like I got high from this message, to be honest with you. So, yeah, just a natural, earthy one. Just a natural, earthy high. So you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. And if you like this, like, comment, share, subscribe. And yeah, thank you for listening.